Good morning. This is Nurse Practitioner Katina back with your weekly health tips. Today I'm going to be discussing libido. Libido, also known as sex drive. This is an issue that many of my patients do experience. Variety of ages. It can be when they're young or a little older, but it's definitely an issue. Let's talk about the male libido. Of course, we know as the male get older, the sex drive will decrease, or because of it can be caused by a couple of things. Okay, it can be low testosterone. If it's a young male, you definitely want to get that testosterone checked. All right, the number one cause of low libido when in a young male, and when I say young male, I mean 30 and up. 30, between 30 and like 50, it could be because of the low testosterone. So make sure you get your testosterone levels checked, because when the testosterone levels are low, that can cause decreased sex drive. That can be cause one to be tired all the time, fatigued. It can cause depression, just no energy, and so forth. So it's very important for you to get your testosterone checked, males. So the testosterone, also stress in males can definitely decrease libido. If they have a lot of different things going on in life, that sex drive is definitely gonna be low. So first you wanna start off by getting your blood drawn just to make sure you don't have any issues such as diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, that may be causing this issue, because those chronic diseases or acute diseases can cause low libido as well. So males and at the end I'll tell you all how you can improve your libido. So that's the just the short end of it for my males. Now females, low libido can be caused by a number of things as well for you all. Of course, as I mentioned, for the males, we have if you have any type of chronic disease such as diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity in both male and female, being overweight, uh, no exercise, lack of activity is the number one cause of low libido. You don't have that blood circulating to the organs, to the vagina, to the penis, and you definitely get that low libido. You just don't have that energy, that drive. Also, the foods that you eat. When you eat a lot of heavy foods, a lot of foods that's sugary and just a lot of high carb, high fat type foods, after you finish eating that, you feel what? You feel real full. You're not going to want to, do anything. You don't have that energy. So you want to try to eat healthier foods, of course. So that'll help with libido as well. So again, obesity, being overweight, any type of chronic disease, stress, certain medications can cause low libido as well, birth control pills, and again, unhealthy eating. And then especially in my younger females, such as, because I do see this in females about I would say 30. Usually it does occur after the female has a child, and they have a lot of things going on, and that corresponds with the stress. So when you've had a child, you got to cook, you got to clean, you got to attend to the child, you have to attend to your mate, or you have to work as well. So just that within itself can be overwhelming for the female. So males, if you are experiencing this with your significant other, help her out. If you do want to, engage in sexual activity frequently, help her out. If you know that she has to work, when she comes home, make sure things are cooked, the food's cooked, make sure everything is clean, help her out with the kids and so forth. And that'll definitely decrease that stress load on her. And, you'll be able to, get you a little something. So again, it's about that teamwork, and it's about helping her out as well. So those are some things that can cause it. What can you do to help increase your libido? I promise you, exercise. I know you always hear exercise, but if you get that exercise on board, activity increases just the hormones. It decreases fat. It gives you that energy. And I'm telling you, your sex drive will increase. So exercise, eating healthy will also help as well. Decreasing that stress load, that'll help with your libido as well. There's some natural medicines such as maca for my female patients, MACA, that, again, it's not FDA approved, so you'll be taking it at your own risk. But that's just a natural medicine, because there's nothing out for a female. There's no Viagra. There's no, there's no Levitra. So you got to find something natural for the female. So they say that maca could increase the sex drive, along with those other things I just mentioned. Now, as the female get older, speaking in once they become perimenopausal or menopausal, postmenopausal, meaning about 45 and up, that can be a cause of the decreased sex drive as well, because that estrogen is decreasing in the body. So you don't have that female hormone or as much of it that we give you that drive that you need for your sex drive. So my women that's going through that we always tell patients, you can go ahead and use Replens to help with the lubrication of the vagina, Replens or Astroglide or the old school KY jelly. So lubricants, vaginal lubricants will help during sex. As far as the libido, sometimes the gynecologists, they do recommend hormonal therapy, bioidentical hormones or estrogen or progesterone combination type medication. But of course, with hormones, you increase your risk for certain cancers as well. So those are just some options for you, especially with my older females who are going through the change, menopause, and the libido is decreased. And you definitely don't want to, a lot of my patients, they don't want to think about sex. And again, you have your significant other, so it's important that you do things that will help keep that bond between you all. So those are just some things that you can do. Hormonal therapy at your own risk, exercise, eating healthy, taking your vitamins, and again, staying stress-free. All right, I'm going to end it there. Again, this is just an overview. There are so many different things that can increase your libido. There are so many different things that can cause decreased libido. Again, this is just a snapshot. This is not limited to the things that are on this video, but I wanted to just tell you all how important it is to exercise and eat healthy. And doing those things will definitely increase your libido. All right, exercise, eating healthy, staying less stressed, getting sleep. You got to get your rest. If you don't get your rest, you're going to be tired all the time. You're not going to have any energy. And again, you want to get your blood checked just to make sure you don't have any issues like a thyroid problem, diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol that may actually be causing causing low libido for you. All right, so males, go get your testosterone checked. Make sure that that's not an issue. After you make sure everything looks good, you just got to get out there, get active, stay physically active, stay mentally active, and get your groove on. All right, until next time, social media, take care. Nurse practitioner, Katina Kennedy.